Voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160, 101.1 FM, Indiana in the Morning. We're brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Our interviews presented and protected by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. With us this morning, Aging Services, and let me see if my information's correct. We have Rhonda Jones, Heidi Farmery, and Melissa McCoy.
Yes.
Bingo! How about that? Ladies, welcome to the program. I understand that there's a new program coming out of Aging Services that you want everybody to know about?
Yes, just this month we started the Aging Services Care Community. So one component of that is we're going to be doing a newsletter, but we started this during the month of November because it's National Family Caregiver Month. So it's the perfect time to kick off a new program. So our goal is just to provide more support to the caregivers who are taking care of their loved ones in the homes. There's 40 million caregivers across the U.S. that are providing cares in the home. So one component is our newsletter. It's going to be bi-monthly, so I'm going to have Heidi's going to tell us some more about that program.
All right, so we started a bi-monthly newsletter. The first one just went out this month, and it's geared towards caregivers in Indiana County. The purpose is to offer educational articles as well as tips and advice, and it also has a list of community events and resources that are relevant to caregiving. So if you or someone you know would like to receive the free newsletter, please call Aging Services at 724-349-4500.
Okay.
We also have a caregiver support group that meets monthly at our Aging Services office on 1055 Oak Street here in Indiana. The next meeting will be held on November 27th at 2 p.m. The meetings are open to all caregivers in Indiana County. It's designed to provide training ideas, tips, and encouragement for those caregivers.
Mm-hmm. So give us some background for those who might not be familiar with Aging Services here in Indiana County. What you're all about and who is your core audience that you try to work with?
We typically provide services across Indiana County in the home, but also in our social centers that are scattered across the county. We typically work with individuals that are 60 and older. We also have like an apprise program that helps with like an insurance information with Medicare.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's open enrollment as well. So that's one thing that they're working on.
We have had persons here in the past talk about the apprise program. They've been in part of the program. How many, do you have a number of how many people are served by your agency here in Indiana County? And are you only in the county or do you cover other areas? Any idea, ballpark figure?
Well, we only serve the individuals here in Indiana County. Right now we probably have roughly 500 consumers in our programs. We also do various other programs, such as we do the nursing home assessments for the waiver programs, nursing home assessments for people in the nursing home. So not just the options in-home services that we provide, but we have other programs that our agency provides also.
Mm-hmm. Of course, if you have 500 folks that you're looking after, you have more than that who are looking after those folks, right?
Correct.
It's probably at least one or two more.
Right.
Now, if somebody is interested in providing care in their home, I'm sure there's some regulations and some things that they need to know, right?
Yes, we do have a caregiver support program that can provide like some reimbursement for respite care for the primary caregivers. So if they had additional questions on that, they can always give a call to one of the caregiver support team members at Aging Services. So with that program, they would just give us a call, and we can go over the different criteria for the program as well.
How has your organization grown over the years? I imagine you're looking after more people now than you were before, and that means that the more caregivers are involved as well, correct?
Yes, there's definitely more caregivers involved. There's 40 million across the whole United States. So
but thankfully not here in Indiana County.
Yes.
What are some of the other highlights, some other things that you would like our listeners to know about the work that you folks do at Aging Services?
So we're always trying to do our best to serve the needs of people 60 and older in our county. And right now we're looking at different ways because there are different generations turning older and they have different needs. One thing that we're looking to do in the next few years is to make Indiana County a dementia-friendly community because 1 out of every 3 people over the age of 85 are diagnosed with dementia. And 80% of people who have a dementia diagnosis live in the community. So we're trying to create awareness, understanding, outreach, and support to those living with the disease and their caregivers so that they can live their best lives in their own community.
The staff at Aging Services, do you folks have enough help? And if somebody would be interested and maybe that's something that I might be able to help out with, how do they do that?
So they can just give us a call. It's the best thing. Call us at 724-349-4500, and we can, talk to them, see how they want to help, and see what we can do.
Okay. Are there any professional or educational skills that people need to be part of your program? Any type of training or schooling that they should take?
With a dementia friendly, they'll provide the training in order to become a dementia friend here in Indiana County. So we are looking for different people and organizations to partner with us for this program.
Mm-hmm. Are you pretty well staffed? Do you have enough help in the office and the folks that go around to the area?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Yeah. What types of people do you usually draw from to help you out?
So for our staff, we have our caseworkers who go out to visit people in their homes. We have our senior center managers who work at our centers. And then we have our prize counselor and volunteers. We have an information and referral specialist in our office who can talk to people when they call in and see if we can help them or at least direct them to the correct resource. And then we have other support staff.
Mm-hmm. Any 24-hour information lines or things that people can use?
I think we would be protective services, which would be available 24/7 here in Indiana County. Our office hours are 8:30 to 4:30, Monday through Friday.
And your office is located?
At 1055 Oak Street here in Indiana.
Down with the senior center?
Yep, right next door.
In that whole building. Other offices throughout the county at all? Other locations of any centers that you folks operate?
We have our senior centers that are located throughout the county. We have one in Blairsville, Chestnut Hills. We have one in Clymer, Tulick Valley. We have Mahoning Hills out towards Marion Center. And we have a Salzburg Senior Center located right in Salzburg there. So those are, the 5 senior centers that we do manage. And then we have satellite centers on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. One is located at the Armagh Fire Hall. Altman Fire Hall, and the Homer City at a church there. So if anybody wants more information on the senior centers and, how to go about being a participant of the senior center, they could just give us a call at Aging Services and we could give them more information about that.
Now, do you feel that those senior centers are being taken advantage of by enough people? Or I'm sure you'd like to see more folks come through, right?
Yeah, we're always looking to increase our numbers, for all of our programs. They do different activities at the senior centers, so we have a monthly newsletter that goes out called The Spotlight that also lists all the activities and the meals that are provided. So if anybody's interested in getting a spotlight in their home, you could call us also to subscribe to that, which gives you a little more information about the senior centers. Speaking
of meals, anything special for Thanksgiving at the centers?
I believe they do have a special Thanksgiving dinner. I'm not sure which day it is on this year.
But all the folks have to do is call.
Yes, right. Just give us a call and you can join them for the lunch.
Now, you all have been involved with the program here in Indiana County how long?
I've worked for Aging Services for 23 years.
Okay.
And I've been there for 3.
I've been there for, I think, 9.
Okay, so that's quite a bit of experience. And I would think that this is something that you enjoy, helping our older population with the needs and helping them to get the help that they're searching for, correct?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, again, you said you're having a special, is a presentation, meeting that's coming up that you talked about earlier. Let's repeat that information.
We're going to have a caregiver support
Yes.
group meeting, and it's on the last Wednesday of the month. So for this month, it's on November 27th at 2 p.m., and it's at 1055 Oak Street here in Indiana.
Okay, and again, folks can call where for more information on that?
724-349-4500.
Okay, well, one last question for you. Do you find out more people use the senior centers when we get into the colder weather than they do in the summertime, or is it pretty even throughout the year?
I'd say it's pretty even because we have people who leave the state for the winter, go down south,
Right.
so we do lose some people there. But, so
Any? Do you look for donations for the centers at all?
yes, people can always make a donation. To if they want, they can donate to their the center that's nearest to them, and they can just contact our office or their nearest senior center.
Joining us this morning, we want to thank you ladies for stopping by. Rhonda Jones, Heidi Farmery, Melissa McCoy, Aging Services. If you need more information about their programs or any of our senior citizen centers here in Indiana County, we're always passing along information on activities from the senior centers. All you have to do is give those folks a call at the office. Our interviews here on Indiana in the Morning, presented and protected by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Ladies, thanks so much for stopping by. Have a nice Thanksgiving.
Same to you.
Thank you. You too.
And I'm sure we'll be keeping up to date in future months on activities concerning the senior sitters and the programs here.